This is an epidemic that's flooding our country, and to have it come so close to home is really, really hard to see.
What was the most shocking was how long the gunfire lasted. The shots were going on for ages.
Two mass shootings thousands of miles apart this weekend, one at Brown University in Rhode Island and one at Bondi Beach in Australia. We start with the latest on the manhunt for the person responsible for killing two people at Brown University. The shooting happened Saturday. Police say the shooter shot and killed two people and left 9 others injured. Police say the two victims are 19-year-old Ella Cook, who was vice president of the Brown College Republican chapter. The other is Mohammed Aziz Umarzakov, who is studying neuroscience. Police have released a person of interest detained after the attack, saying the evidence now points in a different direction. Today, police went door to door in hopes of finding video footage that might help find the shooter. Meanwhile, Brown has canceled all of its remaining fall semester classes. Today, hundreds of mourners in Sydney, Australia are leaving flowers and other mementos at that growing makeshift memorials you see there, honoring the victims of a mass shooting yesterday. At least 15 people were killed when 2 gunmen opened fire on a Jewish festival, becoming Australia's deadliest shooting in almost 30 years. 40 other victims remain hospitalized. Australian police say a 50-year-old father and his 24-year-old son carried out that attack. Officers say the father was shot and killed by police. The son is in the hospital with critical injuries. You may have seen this video of a bystander who wrestled a gun from one of the alleged attackers. Australian officials say Ahmed Al-Ahmed is a 43-year-old father of 2 young girls. He was seen on video, look at that, tackling the shooter and seizing his gun. He was later shot by one of the gunmen. You see a picture of him there, recovering in the hospital tonight.
Civilians who stood up, risked their own lives to save other people's lives. This is a terrible, wanton act of destructive violence, but there are still amazing people that we have in Australia, and they showed their true colours last night.
Officials say the shooting was a, quote, terrorist attack designed to target Jewish people. Although that attack is an ocean away, it's hitting home for the Jewish community in Colorado Springs. News 5's Noah Kaplan reports.
Sunday night was the first night of Hanukkah. Here at Temple Shalom, more than 150 people came and lit the menorahs, celebrating one of Judaism's greatest survival stories. But after the attack in Australia, some leaders in the Colorado Springs Jewish community are also shining a light on growing anti-Semitism, a threat to the faith's future survival.
It makes you feel like you can't go anywhere anymore.
Even for longtime members of the Springs Jewish community, Paulette and David Greenberg, going to the first night of this year's Festival of Lights was something they second-guessed.
Before we left, I sort of felt, gee, should I really be going? Because to be in a group, you always have to be very careful.
To them and Temple Shalom's Rabbi Jay Sherwood, it feels like the Colorado Springs Jewish community just went through this after the attack on a Jewish rally at Boulder's Pearl Street Mall back in June.
Because we had this act of terrorism.
Sherwood says even on the most celebratory nights of the Jewish calendar, the first person to welcome guests to the door is a guard.
I don't know of a synagogue in America that does not have an armed guard at the door.
He emphasized, however, the importance of Jews being outward about their faith.
We need to be more proud of our Judaism, because if we climb inside a hole, if we lock the doors and close up the windows, then the terrorists win.
So how did we get here? Sherwood says one place it starts is with words.
When people say, globalize the Intifada, I actually lived in Israel for a year during the Intifada. Globalize the Intifada means kill Jews. From the river to the sea, that means kill Jews. And when people say the Jews control the media, the Jews control the banks, the Jews control the money, every one of those things leads to more anti-Semitism.
He emphasized it's important to separate the Jews living in communities from the Springs and Pueblo to Australia from the actions of Israel.
When you blame Jews in America, Jews in Europe, Jews in Australia for what the government of Israel does, that's not anti-Zionism, that's anti-Semitism. And if you disagree with me, I will flat out say you're wrong.
Like they plan to do all week long, the Greenbergs say they'll continue to shine a light.
If the community wants to hear about what we do or see what we do, they can even participate. It'll show up. We're celebrating life and Judaism because this is what makes us comfortable.
According to Anti-Defamation League reporting, Colorado had 279 reported anti-Semitic incidents in 2024, 7th highest among any U.S. state per 100,000 people. In Colorado Springs, Noah Kaplan, News 5.